Mom. Okay, so I am recording this because this is a great story for all of us. Oh, yeah, you know what? I am 64. You're Only Old Once by Dr. Seuss. Now, we all know Dr. Seuss is pretty famous for Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, those kind of stories, The Grinch. But he also wrote this one called You're Only Old Once, and I found it in the library at work. Wow, yeah, I don't know whatever possessed me to buy it. Probably his name, because he's famous for children. So I thought, what a fun story. It talks about different things in our lives that we deal with when we're older. So I thought, this is perfect for us. We all have these little problems. Okay, so you'll have to let me know if you like this or not. Now, it's much longer than the ones I normally read to you, so I'm hoping that it's going to work. You're only old once. With affection for and affection with the members of class of 1925. I don't know when you ladies graduated. I was 1974, but this was 1925. That's when Dr. Seuss graduated high school. Okay. One day you will read in the National Geographic of that faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. In those green pastured mountains of Fata Fazi, everyone feels fine at 103, 'cause the air that they breathe is potassium free, because they chew nuts from the tut-tut tree that gives strength to their teeth and length to their hair, and they live without doctors and nary a care. I need to live there. And you'll find yourself wishing that you were out there at Fata Fazi, not here in this chair, in the Golden Years Clinic on Century Square for spleen readjustment and muffler repair. Just why are you here? You're not feeling your best. You've come in for an eyesight and solvency test. Have you any idea how much money these tests are costing you? That's fun. And if you're the type that gets finicky, at this point you'll try to get out of the clinic. But they will outwit you as quick as a winnick. The quiz doctors will catch you and they'll start questionnaing. They'll ask you point blank how your parts are all faring. And your grandfather's parts, please try to recall that your grandma hurt most in the spring or the fall. Did your cousins had dreadful wild nightmares at night? Did they suffer with ailments as bus driver's blight, chimney sweep stupor, or prune pickles plight? And describe the main cause of your uncle's collapse. Too much alphabet soup or martinis, perhaps? And the next thing you know, when you finish that test, somehow you've lost both your necktie and vest, and an ogler is ogling your stomach and chest. Oof. Your escape plans have melted. You haven't a chance. For the next thing you know, both your socks and your pants and your drawers and your shoes have been lost for the day. The oglers blossomed like roses in May, and silently, grimly, they ogle away. What those oglers have learned, they're not ready to tell. Clinicians don't spout their opinions pell-mell. So you're back with a vegetable fish for a spell. Norval won't bring you much comfort, you know. He's quite sympathetic as clinic fish go. That's his friend. To a booth where renowned earman von Crandall has perfected a test known as bellows and candle. If the wind from the bellows can't blow out the flame, you failed, and you're going to be sorry you came. Oof, that's a rough one. You'll be told that your hearing's so murky and muddled, your case calls for special intensified study. Oh, I must have read something wrong. It didn't rhyme. They'll test you with noises from far, far, and near, and you'll get a black mark for the ones you can't hear. Then they'll say, "My dear fellow, you're deafer than most, but there's hope since you're not quite as deaf as a post. We'll study your symptoms, we'll give you a call. In the meantime, go back and sit out in the hall." So you'll find yourself talking to Norval once more, and Norval will think you're a bit of a bore, because Norval has heard the same stories before. To this fish you'll become a plain pain in the neck, and while you wait once again for Miss Becker to beck. Dear Weldon will show you great sights as you go. Right now you are riding down Stethoscope Row. And I know that, like all our top patients, you're hoping to get yourself stuffed with some fine stethoscoping. And I'm sure you'll be simply delighted to hear that the internal organ Olympics are last year. Dr. Schmidt, Schmutz, Sinatra, Sylvester, and Fons won 15 gold medals, 9 silvers, 6 bronze. For the moment, however, we'll bypass this bunch. There's plenty of time to see them after lunch. You'll see Dr. Pollen, our allergy whiz, who knows every sniffle and itch that there is. Dr. Pollen will find, as he works on your case, if the face powder's wrong on your stepsister's face. He'll check your reactions to thumbtacks and glue, catcher's mitts, leaf mold, and cardigans too, nasturtiums and marble cake, white and blue chalks, anthratic coal, and the feathers of hawks. Also corn on the cob, also buffalo grease, and how you react when you're stared at by geese. He'll take copious notes, then I'll hazard a guess that he'll send you downstairs to Dr. Van Ness. That's a rough one. Van Ness has enjoyed a high rate of success in his pioneer work in the study of stress, so you can be sure he will stress you a trifle, then he'll send you around to see Dr. Van Eiffel. Ooh, that's rough. Look, he's sitting on Naples. Dietitian Von Eiffel controls Woof Whiffer, our diet devising computerized sniffer, on which you must simply lie down in repose and sniff at good food as it goes past your nose, from caviar souffle to caribou roast, from persimmon patties to terrapin toast. He'll find out by sniff scan the foods you like most. And then when the guy finds out what you like, you can bet it won't be on your diet. From here on, forget it. Then into the new wing, we'll see Dr. Spreckles, who does 3 F's, footsies, fungus, and freckles. And next we'll drop in on Dr. Gins, our A and S man, who does antrums and shins. And of course he'll refer us to Dr. McGrew, McGuire, and McPherson, and Blinn, and McBalloo, and Timkins, and Tompkins, and Diller, and Drew, Fitzsimmons, Fitzgerald, Fitzpatrick too, all of whom will prescribe a prescription for you. Hey, Fitzgerald's in there, and McPherson's in there, Mom. For you, Dr. Phil will go to room 663, where a voice will instruct you, repeat after me. This small white pill is what I munch at breakfast, lunch, and right at lunch. I take the pill that's Kelly green before each meal and in between. The Loganberry colored pills I take for early morning chills. I take the pill with zebra stripes to cut my early evening gripes. And tinted orange ones, of course, I take to cure my Charlie horse. I take 3 blues at 8:30 to slow my exhalation rate. On alternate nights at 9 p.m., I swallow pinkies, 4 of them. The reds, which make my eyebrows strong, I pop like popcorn all day long. The speckled browns are what I keep beside my bed to help me sleep. This long flat one I take if I should die before I wake. Wow. When at last we're sure we've been properly pilled, then a few paper forms must be properly filled so that you and your heirs will be properly billed. Of course. Whereupon, if you're smart, there's a very good chance that we'll meet again soon with your socks, coat, and pants. Oh! And you'll know once your necktie's back under your chin and Norville has waved to you Godspeed with his fin, you're in pretty good shape for the shape that you're in. Okay, that was kind of long, but Dr. Seuss likes to do that, and that was kind of crazy because Dr. Seuss writes crazy stories. I know, he really cracks me up. So I hope you enjoy this. I know it's a little bit longer, but it's rhyming and it's rhythmic and it's a little bit fun. So I thought I would read it to you ladies because Mom, you just had your birthday about 3 weeks ago, and Mima, you're having your birthday in like 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 1 week. Don't think I forgot. Your birthday's coming. All right, ladies, have a lovely day. I will talk to you soon. Mwah. That's for both of you.